Hello and welcome to Food News Today. It's no secret that certain foods can affect how you sleep, but a study from the Perelman School of Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania shows for the first time an association between certain nutrients and different sleep patterns. Published in the journal Appetite, this research analyzed data from the 2007-2009 National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, and results showed that people who eat a wide variety of foods have the healthiest sleep patterns. Specifically, very short sleep was associated with a lower intake of tap water, lycopene, which is found in red and orange colored foods, and total carbs. Short sleep was associated with lower levels of vitamin C, tap water, and selenium, but with higher levels of lutein, which is found in green leafy vegetables. Long sleep was associated with a lower intake of theobromine, which is found in tea and chocolate, a saturated fat called dodeoxyribonucleic acid, choline, which is found in eggs and fatty meats, and carbs, but with a higher intake of alcohol. They concluded that people who slept the standard 7 to 8 hours per night enjoyed the greatest variety in their diet, and that both long 9+ hours and short sleep are associated with less varied diets. When it comes to advertising, if you think you've seen it all, think again. Scientists at Lancaster University have come up with the ultimate in supermarket advertising, a screen that can track your eye movements as you shop and then offers advertisements relevant to what you're looking at. This system, which is called the sideways system, can monitor the eye movements of passerbys, and by then following what the shoppers are looking at, the sideways system will offer up advertisements it deems relevant to those products that were viewed. Sideways requires nothing more than off-the-shelf camera and what the scientists describe as lightweight image processing software. And will we see this in our local supermarkets anytime soon? Maybe. The system was previously only available to work with just one person at a time due to calibration requirements, but now it's been tested with 14 users of various heights, ages, and eye color without the need for calibration for each person. Do you ever feel bad when you buy a coffee but you've got no loose change for the tip jar? Well, fear not. The old-fashioned tip jar may soon be obsolete. Take a look at the DipJar. As the name suggests, DipJar is a jar in which you can dip your credit or debit card to leave a predetermined tip, usually $1 at the counter. Just dip your card, pull it out, and wait for the confirmation sound. Simple, no awkward fumbling for change, and no excuse not to tip. For retailers looking to add DipJar to their establishment, they simply need to contact DipJar, and once it's in hand, register it through the website. Plug the DipJar into a power outlet, and they can start accepting tips. What do you think about the DipJar? Hey, for me, pay your employees enough money so they don't have to rely on tips. Is this convenient or just way too much? What do you think? Let us know on Facebook or Twitter. I'd love to hear from you. That's all for this week's edition of Food News Today. Hope you'll check out supermarketguru.com and let us know your thoughts. Food News Today is sponsored by ConAgra Foods, who shares with me the desire to provide the most current, interesting, and unbiased food news. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.